Oh man, so Bitcoin is down another 1.3%, sending FANTOM down another percent. And yes, as I made clear in the last 2 days or so, with titles such as huge warning for FANTOM investors and preparing for pain, this is what's played out. And unfortunately, even though I continue to be long here on FANTOM in the long run, right? You guys know I'm a long-term holder. That's not going to change. I'm not going to panic sell. You've seen me hold through worse pain than this. I need to make you guys aware of the key levels in the charts, what I'm doing, what my strategy is, what my mindset is, and maybe a few ideas or options for you guys as well. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. We can take a look at Bitcoin as well, because we know Bitcoin is leading the market here today, and then we'll take a look in the FANTOM charts. So stay with me till the very end. Don't forget to support NordVPN, who've been very kind enough to offer all you guys 70% off, guys. That is crazy. 70% off of something which is affordable anyway, which is getting yourself set up on a VPN. You have to stay safe when surfing the web, when using crypto, your exchanges, your wallets, and even if you want to stream something like Netflix from different countries to get different programs or some gaming, a VPN can be very useful. Click the link in the description, get yourself set up. It works out like $2 or $3 a month, and they offer like a 30-day guarantee, I believe. So get yourself set up on that VPN. But more importantly, guys, what is going on in the Bitcoin chart? And as you can see here, guys, let's look here at the hourly chart. We can see here in the matter of about 24 hours, we have fallen through 4 key resistance levels here on Bitcoin. One, this horizontal support here at this level, 43.5. We then lost 43. We lost 41.5, which is really 41,659, the exact level here. Then we fell all the way down to 40,000. Now we're fighting for this 40,000 important psychological level. And this worrying thing here for Bitcoin, and again, if you've not watched my full detailed video on Bitcoin, which I always post before the FANTOM one, go check that out from earlier on today. But what I explained was this head and shoulders pattern to the downside is starting to play out, I'm afraid, and it's exactly what I was warning of in the last few days. Let's see if I can get zoomed in here on this head and shoulders pattern. Right, let's bring that there into the center of the screen. And as you can see, we were warning about this. I'm saying head and shoulders, really. It's an M pattern, sorry, guys. From the 41,659 mark, you can see this run to the top, bounce off the neckline, run to the top again, a lower high this time, and that's when I got worried. And you can see now we've broken the neckline and we're falling towards our price target. Remember, the price target from a technical perspective doesn't mean this is exactly where I think it's going to go, is 37,500 here on Bitcoin. But we know we've got a few more leftover supports left. We got the 40,000 support level, which we're fighting for right now. We've then got the 39,150 line coming up here, and then 38,405, which is an important level as well. So hopefully we can start U-turning from one of these levels. But if you haven't watched my Bitcoin video, I make it very clear that as long as we turn around before the low of this candle here, which was our previous pivot point, we can continue to maintain higher lows and trend to the upside, okay? So this is perfectly fine if we see this kind of a scenario play out. What we don't want to see is a fall below here, right? Then we're messing up our upward trend. Now, what does this mean for FANTOM? Because you guys want to know, what do I need to do in the FANTOM chart? And for me, like I said in yesterday's video, I'm preparing for more pain. I'm going to be blunt with it. It doesn't change my long-term vision of FANTOM, my fundamentals, the total value lock, the team working on it, the adoption or the use cases. None of that changes. But what does change is the price is changing. And the price is not changing because of a FANTOM specific issue. In fact, this is not even a crypto specific issue. This is an economy-wide situation. We know what's going on in the wider market. There's a huge amount of volatility. We've got the Dow Jones down another 0.75%. You've got the S&P down another percent, and Nasdaq down another 1.5%. These are stock prices which have been absolutely rinsed, and now you can see headlines such as this are not going to help, right? Russia now has over 150,000 troops near Ukraine, US officials say. This kind of stuff is going to have an impact, and you can see that here in our indices, all to the downside. VIX, again, up another 4% today, showing the volatility in the market. If we look at fear and greed index, we've fallen again today, guys, to 30 on fear. Yesterday, we were at 52, guys. That was a big move from neutral to fear, and it just goes to show what's happening in the market. A quick look at the liquidations, and you can see yesterday 280 million in longs liquidated, which is exactly what I was saying, guys. You do not want to be one of those dollars in that $280 million getting liquidated going long. And you know what the worst thing is? Who are these people going long? It's not me, right? Because I have nothing to do, because I didn't panic sell when we got to 32. I held all my positions strong, so I don't need to rush to time the market back in. Those who are doing that now, who are getting liquidated, are those trying to time back in. They were the people that sold on this leg to the downside. They bought in higher, let's say $3 or 259, 260s, and they sold and panic sold into the red down here. Now they're trying to find their way back in. They see Bitcoin getting to 40, 42, 43, 44. Oh, are we going to get back to 69 on Bitcoin? Are we going to create all-time highs? I really need to jump back into my Bitcoin and all my positions as well. Those are the ones who are getting liquidated. You know, look at this break of trend, right? So we broke the trend and we're getting snapped back into another trend to the downside. And these are the false starts I've been warning about for a long time. Does this mean I think crypto's not going to run up anymore? Absolutely not. I completely believe Bitcoin's going to have a strong, powerful year, and a lot of our favorite altcoins, including FANTOM, are going to have a strong year. But right now, in the lead up to this FOMC meeting on the 16th, Q1 is an absolute write-off. It's going to be volatile. I've been saying this for weeks now. I would not want to be trading this market, and I certainly wouldn't want to be timing an entry back into this market in such unpredictable times, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto. It's a very tricky time right now with the CPI readings, 40-year high inflation levels. We don't know what this interest rate hike is going to be. Are we going to get balance sheet shrinkage? What's going on with Ukraine to add to all of this? This is a difficult time. But if you're looking to enter, and if you were one of those who sold out, or you're new to FANTOM, right? You've only just heard about it. You're getting FANTOM at some crazy prices right now, and these are the opportunities you're looking for. If we head over to this is the daily chart, and as you can see on the daily chart, we are still bearish, right? We're below our EMA ribbon. We've got thrown back below, and you've seen it's just acted like resistance again here, sending us to the downside. Now, anybody who's been watching my videos knows I like to be buying in these regions along our 200 moving average. If we get these opportunities at these levels, it's a nice area to dollar cost average in if you want to add to your position on any specific altcoin. Now, if I head over to the weekly chart, this is where things get a little bit interesting here on FANTOM, because what we can see here on the weekly chart is in what's happened, remember this whole run up, we had a really good run up here on FANTOM to all-time highs. Nice bounce, nice test of our EMA ribbon, a good move again. Now we retrace down as Bitcoin retraced. And if you look at this retracement, FANTOM has held up very well. Many altcoins had flipped their weekly bearish, including Bitcoin. But you can see here we're nowhere near flipping bearish. For FANTOM to flip bearish on its weekly, it will need to close below 133. So this is completely healthy, and it can go even further. Like if you remember here when we bounced the last time, we entered this EMA ribbon here, which would take us to a 165. So that's what I'm thinking now. If we see some further pain to Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin starts getting closer and closer to 32, maybe we get a 36, a 37, at that point you will see FANTOM start pulling towards 165. And at those levels, you want to start, well, I would personally start, not financial advice, laddering in my positions. If I wanted to enter 10K into FANTOM, I'd start thinking, okay, I need to put a K. I'd write down all the levels between now and 165, and I'd start laddering my positions in. I'd also then be thinking about the 126 level if things got pretty gnarly. If Bitcoin really did want to go and test that 32 level again or get close, then I'd be thinking of 126. But I'd only be thinking of 126, remember guys, and I'm just switching over to the Bitcoin chart here to remind you, if we lose the previous pivot on Bitcoin, I just want to show you that one more time. Okay, so let's see if I can show you that on the 4-hourly. That's if we get a low below this low. That's very important, okay? So if we lose this low, at that point, then I'll be looking for the lower targets on FANTOM, and I'd start laddering my positions in. But overall, this is the kind of market that tests your resolve. But the beautiful thing is, in these types of markets, it should give you a level of confidence, because you know that your favorite coins aren't falling because they're bad coins, right? If all the market is up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%, and your coin is minus 5%, at that point, yeah, you've picked a bad egg, right? But when the whole market is getting wiped out, Bitcoin is down 1.21%, but we're starting to see altcoins show some strength, particularly FANTOM only down 1% today, less than Bitcoin. Normally we see altcoins fall at a multiple of the rate that Bitcoin does. That should give you some confidence that, okay, this is a great project, the fundamentals still align, I've done my research, I've got conviction, I want to ladder in my position, because now is the time when we get to work. I don't want you guys messaging me. Do you know how many messages I got when FANTOM was at $3 in, creating its high all the way up there, when all the people with green candle disease were messaging me, oh, when should I get in FANTOM? When should I get into FANTOM? No, That was not the time to get into Phantom. That's when it's got green candles. That's when everybody's talking about Phantom. That's the pump. Wait for the retracements. Wait for the pullback. When nobody's talking about it, that's when you want to get in. And when the market is painful, when everybody is fearful, that is when you want to do your buying. And when the market's euphoric, you should be on a beach, chilling, watching it do its work, and you shouldn't be buying when the candles are green. It should be painful to buy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, nice quick update here on a Friday. I will update you no doubt over the weekend. Make sure you stay tuned for a metaverse video. I've got a metaverse video coming out probably later on tonight, if not tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. Make sure make sure you've hit subscribe. You got your bell and your notifications and all that on. Make sure you're joining the 60-second club. If you comment with the hashtag 60 seconds on a video within 60 seconds of it being uploaded, you'll be automatically entered into our regular prize draws. Okay, you can get merch, you can get one-on-one phone calls with me, you can get free crypto drops and a whole bunch of other exciting prizes we are thinking about right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash up the likes, check out NordVPN, links in description. Always support them. Coupon code OLDMAN. If you've still not set yourself up on a VPN, I really don't know what you're waiting for, guys. I'm always logged into my VPN. I cannot do without it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.